behind the line. It's Ramos. And they pick up just a few on that.
You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love
it's so much history.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe. He's off to... And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? And I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
With the catch, it's Schwab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the...
So many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying play action. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory.
The run game, before someone was going to break a long one, they'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. when they've got him looking run now to pass. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. If they pick the spot, it's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Handoff to the lone back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Using his legs, it's Schwab. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Feeling some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramos. Tackled immediately after the catch. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
The incompletion on first down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Tolzien. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And he falls on his own fumble, and they avoid the turnover. Florida offense looking to gather a little more strength. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And
hit the afterburners, kid. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting the deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. They move the tight end all over. They'll run for it on 4th down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches,
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Hart. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's open on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he knowing exactly where the first down marker is, he got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Owls headed quickly to the line. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Now he's looking to throw it. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brewer. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Running back searching for a hole. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's hard. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all. Finds a man in the middle. 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Coming after him. They're setting up the screen. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quarterback checking the play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hurricane! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Here's the handoff. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 2nd down coming up. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get
Rhythm, watch out.
Looking to pass on second down. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Florida Atlantic races to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
To the ground with the back. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Canes are on the move. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. With jet sweep pass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Canes! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabs it in the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Owls will hustle to the line. He's back to throw on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hale. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. And now on second down for this offense. The give. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brewer. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Canes will keep this drive going.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down mark. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. On the move, it's Ramos. Showing off the arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the
Long drives, eat the clock with the lead. This coach will be ecstatic.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He'll try it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll leave it with him. Discards a man. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Pushes ahead. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense